What was the hardest part of adopting your child? The hardest part wasn't the paperwork or the waiting. It was watching my daughter struggle to trust that we wouldn't abandon her like her previous foster families had done 5 times before. When we first met Emma, she was 7 years old and sitting in the corner of the visitation room, methodically lining up colorful rocks she'd pulled from her backpack. The social worker whispered that she carried those rocks everywhere, one from each home she'd been in. I sat down beside her, not too close, and asked about her collection. She didn't look up, just shifted slightly away. My husband stayed by the door, sensing she needed space. The file said she'd been in the system since she was 3, bouncing between 5 different homes in 4 years. During our first month of visits, she barely spoke. She'd answer direct questions with 1 or 2 words, but never volunteered information. The social worker told us this was progress. With other potential families, she wouldn't speak at all. The day we brought her home, she walked through the house with her backpack clutched to her chest. When we showed her bedroom, the one we'd spent weeks painting and decorating, she just nodded and asked, "How long can I stay here?" My heart cracked right open. That first night, I found her sleeping on the floor beside her perfectly made bed. When I asked why, she whispered, "Easier to pack my stuff when it's time to go." My husband and I cried in the hallway, trying not to let her hear. Within 2 weeks, she'd established a routine. Every night, she'd pack all her clothes and toys into her backpack, ready to leave. Every morning, she'd unpack just enough for the day. She'd eat only what we put on her plate, never asking for seconds, even when she was still hungry. The first time I found her hiding food in her dresser drawers, I didn't say anything. I just started leaving healthy snacks in her room, with notes saying, "Extra if you get hungry." It took 3 months before she stopped hiding granola bars under her pillow. When my mom